Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing bus driving simulation Bus Simulator 18. And you manage a bus company, driving your own routes and also hiring other people that can drive your routes for you. In addition to playing by yourself, you can also do online multiplayer, which is pretty interesting, where your other people online can actually join and drive for your company, along with you, which is pretty cool. So we'll load the company that I have saved currently. Alright, so in this current save game, I've unlocked about 2/3 of the city. The city isn't terribly large to go around. It isn't like the Truck Simulator series where it gives you basically, the entire, all of Europe or, a little bit of the United States. So it doesn't take too long to get from one side of the map to the other. Basically, by doing successful routes, you'll earn money. The money can be used to purchase new buses. There's a decent selection of buses, although most of these in this current game is locked, which is unfortunate because one of the objectives currently is to get one of the non-diesel ones. You can also hire employees, which you can use to drive some of your routes. So it gives you a route planner. You can make new routes by simply drawing out, a path for all of your for your bus to follow. So I'll actually probably do a new route and just kind of show off all the different parts of the map, and take my bus on there. And then, like I said, there's multiplayer also where you can allow other people to come in and help you out, which is a pretty neat feature. So I'm going to create a new route, and I'll just kind of hit all the zones, I think. Try to minimize the amount of times I got to turn left. So I might actually start here. We'll go here, because turning left is a gigantic pain. Actually, might just go this way. And this, and then we'll do that one. Then we'll do that one. And then we'll do... I'll just kind of end over there. That's fine. So route number 9. And then you can go in and drive it yourself, or you can assign other people to drive for you. Now, you cannot just skip a day. You have to actually drive one of the routes yourself in order for your other people to drive their routes. So you can't accelerate time and then just rack up money that way. So you actually have to physically do the routes. Now, you could conceivably do a route with just 2 stops and then have everybody else do the longer routes for you, but you're not allowed to just skip days and do that. So we'll start our trip in this one right here. The bus I'm using is actually the first one you start with, which I kind of like. It's a smaller bus, easier to handle, a little bit faster than the bigger one I've unlocked currently in this save game. You can also change the time of day and the weather if you'd like, day, night, raining, stuff like that. You can also do a loop where you go to the end and then you have to come back around, or a round trip, or reverse the route and stuff like that. So let's go. So I have quick start turned on. Otherwise, you'll start in the depot and then have to drive to the first stop. This is just a little bit easier. So first thing you have to do in this fast start is put it in drive, and then just go on to our first stop, which will be immediately ahead on the right. So I'll use my turn signal. I'm actually using a gamepad to drive because it's a little bit easier to do so than using the arrow keys, although you can use the keyboard fully if you like. And then stop within the little box, and then press 1 to open the front doors and 2 to open the mid doors, and it gives you ratings based on how good you do. One thing you have to do at each stop is people that need tickets, you have to give it to them. Tells you what they need. So this needs a week regular. You print it, and then you give change if necessary. So this is a day regular. So people with exact change today, apparently. So giving the changes actually in the ticket machine is actually pretty fun, to be honest. Kind of breaks up the little monotony of that sort of deal. So once everybody gets on, then you just close the doors. If you put on your left turn signal, as you'll see in my side mirror, the traffic will actually stop for you, which is pretty nice. This does take place in Europe, so there's not very many traffic lights. It's mostly priority roads with yielding on everyone, which is, for an American such as myself, a gigantic pain in the ass. That it's not like a four-way stop or anything like that. It doesn't make it so I can blow through the intersections, and for the most part, the AI does a good job yielding to you when it's, you know, you're on the priority road. But oh, come on! I was signaling for the stop. And then there's bad stuff you can do too. Alright. Oh, crap. Hit the wrong button. That was bad all around. That's what I get for talking. And never mind, folks. Alright. Put it back in drive. So the little NPCs will have little conversations on your bus. Some of which gets repetitive pretty quick. But some of them are pretty entertaining. Well, everybody has exact change today. Week regular. Ah, finally. I got 12 euros for you. Occasionally you'll have people in wheelchairs, so you'll have to lower the ramp from the middle door. For them, they should be good to go. You also have to slow down for speed bumps down to about 25 kilometers per hour. Same thing for potholes. So you don't have to take. So you don't want to take those too quick. The traffic, like I said, does yield for you when you put your turn signal on, getting out of a stop. But sometimes they do get stuck at some of the intersections. Alright. Everybody off. You can also, you'll have little events in your bus that kind of happen, like people will be playing loud music. You can also go back and see if everybody has a ticket. So I might do that in a second here. Single regular. 60 cents. There you go. Alright, so that's everybody. So I'm going to close the doors. I'm going to go out and see if they have tickets.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Here's the ticket. Here you go.
Yeah, you got the same cat, apparently. So you can actually get out and walk around, also outside of your bus if you so desire. Alright, so let's go back on the road. Get out of the little downtown area. So speed limit in the urban area here is about, or it is 50 kilometers per hour. I actually had to look it up because they don't post speed limit signs in the middle of the city, only when it transitions from a different, area. And you do get speeding tickets if you go too fast. So pretty detailed town, but again, it's fairly small, and you end up driving the same routes over and over again. So, all right, so here I'm yielding, so I gotta wait for these cars. But then sometimes they'll randomly stop for you, which is maybe they're giving the bus the right of way or not. I'm not really sure. Oh, hit a pothole. Didn't even see that one. So I'm going to the roundabout here. He's turning, so I'm going to go. Hopefully he didn't hit that car. Speed limit 70 on here. Ugh. Sometimes the indicator will turn itself off and sometimes it won't. It's kind of annoying. Seems to be if you turn the wheel enough, it'll turn itself off, which does not happen. Stupid potholes. You know, this is basically all the graphics turned up, but you still don't get a lot of indication about the potholes coming up. You know, even if you're looking at the road, normally I'm looking at the map to make sure I'm going the right way. And sometimes it's hard to tell what's a pothole and what's just a dark area in the road where it got repaved. So, you know, it's going to go down to 50 here. Ugh. Stupid potholes. All of the stops have places to pull over on both sides of the road, so you don't have to worry about planning your routes out so it, you know, it hits all the stops on the correct side. Oh, come on. I'm doing a really bad job this trip. When you open up the doors, it automatically puts on the brake and the... oh, no one's gotten off. All right. And, you know, lowers the right side of the bus. All right, we'll try to go for this truck. Let's make sure he stops. Yeah. Sorry. Too much of a hurry. Yeah, that's unfortunate for you. Like some of these things, like the music stuff, happens when you're driving. Like, what are you supposed to do? Just like stop in the middle of the road? I am actually a little bit ahead of schedule here, so might actually stop at this next stop. Ugh. Come on, man. I did not. It's like my worst job driving. It's because I'm talking while I'm driving. It's very distracting. Single student print. $8. Alright, since I'm like a minute ahead of schedule, I will go check this out. So pick up some garbage. I have to pick up garbage. Ask for tickets. Oh, I think I think I had 3 people on, and that was really the only 3 that got their thing. So. See if anybody else comes up here in the next 20 seconds. There's another bus. One of my buses, so with the AI drivers you can actually see them out around town, which is pretty cool. She can't find her keys. It's too bad for you. Alright, let's go. Go across the river here in a little bit. Wondering when the 50 would hit. Oh, look, a traffic light. I wonder if I can beat that car to the intersection. I think I can. Uh-huh. Again, I don't know why it doesn't turn off sometimes. So I like to see pretty detailed city, but again, it's just not that large. That's the problem. That one was alright. It didn't hit anybody. 2-week regular. There you go. That's everybody. Just around the corner to Workers Alley. But see, that time the signal did turn off. Figure that out. That was perfect stopping position. You can get a ticket. Left up here, so I'm gonna floor it over to this side. Getting lucky with the traffic over on this side. This will be fun. Oh, good. You gonna let me go? That guy did. The other guy did not. Like I said, I think they give buses the right of way sometimes. Sometimes you can get stuck behind a big train of cars that kind of get trapped around each other. Oh. Like, or this guy turning left. Yeah, you're never going to be able to do this, buddy. We might be waiting here for a while. And then the cars are like randomly stop. I guess people are nicer in Europe. And let people go. Seems kind of crazy, but... Alright, well he's turning, so I'm gonna go. Let's get out of here. Oh crap, that's right. Forgot that this lane ends here. Alright, so I think 2 more sections of town, and then that's pretty much it for the route. Yeah, saw that one coming, but it was too late. I think I can probably go straight. Sorta. Yeah, we could try. See, I don't know. I don't think that connects. I guess the problem. Sorry. What are you doing, dude? Like, seriously? Who stands in the doorway? Dumbass. We're gonna make a big giant U-turn. Give me extra points for using my indicator. Also known as turn signal. Yeah, I think I hit something. No idea what, because I'm in a big giant bus and I don't really care. Might have been the light pole. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. You're going to see the dialogue repeating itself. You know, and this is just one trip, so. Well, if they're turning, I'm going then. Yeah. Alright, you let me go, you let me go. Alright, I'm going. Yeah, incident free. That's good. There's a lot of cars, very busy traffic, which is what makes the whole yield to priority thing more annoying. Is because there are so many cars. I mean, I have the traffic turned up all the way. But still, there's a ton of cars. That was a pothole. Saw it right before I hit it. Alright, a couple more stops and then I think we're done. Pothole. Slow down. Yep, 2 more stops. Yeah. Yeah, here comes the wheelchair guy, so I'm gonna go to outside view and I'm gonna hit the G. Oh, got the parking brake. G. G button lowers the ramp, And then you can open up door number 2. No, it's not a tornado, you dummy. So as soon as he's in, then I can close door 2 and then bring in the ramp. Alright. Close door 1. Got the parking brake. Let's signal going to our last stop. For a very, honestly, terrible trip. Did a lot of bad stuff on this one. Please get off my bus. Oh, look, there's a pothole I actually saw. Jeez. About to just go. Stupid trucks. Now I gotta turn left at the next one. But I think the advantage is we actually have priority on this. Yes, we do. Except that there's a pedestrian going across the road. Very slowly.
Did that chicken just cross the road? Hey, are you aiming for those?
Kinda am. Oh, mercifully. Oh, good. And there's somebody stopped in the bus lane. That's cool.
I need the ramp, please.
Yeah, parking brake.
Oh my god.
Yeah, goodbye, please.
What's that sound?
Go away.
Does anyone else hear that?
Alright. Once you're done, you can go to the garage if you really, really want to. Or you can just press the end key and then it'll end your thing. So I don't think there's any trash on here, so I'll hit end. Yay, and let's see how terrible I did. Actually didn't do too bad. Sorta. Oh yeah, I actually lost money. Hit a pedestrian, that's why. But anyway, so I lost money, but at least a couple of my other routes got money, so that's good, I guess. So there you go. That's Bus Simulator 18. Not a bad game. You know, I like the inclusion of multiplayer, so you can go and join other people's games and help them out and drive some of the routes. Not that it's really any better than just having the AI do it, but it is fun to play with other people. You know, driving the bus is pretty realistic. You know, you have to unlock, if you do the full setup, you have to unlock your doors, turn on the ignition, the headlights, all the bus lights, you know, unset the parking brake, put it in drive, obey the speed limit, you know, when they give you speed limit signs, and then deal with the priority roads, which are super annoying when there's a lot of traffic. The good news is the AI traffic will yield for you if you signal the merge back in after a stop, and they seem to give you the right of way when you're at an intersection as well. But sometimes you do have to wait a lot at intersections while you're going. while you're driving around, you just make your route, make a stop at each stop, use your turn signals, open the doors, give change from tickets that people buy, which is actually probably one of the more enjoyable parts of it. The random passenger conversations do get repetitive after a while. And occasionally you have to find lost items or tell riders to turn their music down or clean up trash that they left on the bus. And that's basically it. And as you earn more money, you can purchase more buses, hire additional employees, which will allow you to make more money, and then so on and so forth up the thing. So it's this is definitely more polished bus sim. I wish that the map was larger or include multiple towns, other than the base one. I suspect that when modders get their hands on it, they'll be able to, add content to it. But I do like the inclusion of multiplayer, and the rest of the sim is pretty solid. So I think if you like, this type of simulation, I think that Bus Simulator 18 will be something you want to check out. That's all I have for today. Until next time, bye now.